My name is Sage, and on May 9, 2023, together with my mom Debbie and my brother Carson, we drove down to Las Vegas from Salt Lake City. At the start, we really didn't think anything other than, man, it is going to be a long road trip. In only 2 days' time, we would pick up what will become my first home, a 4-window school bus, and drive it home to Alaska. Little did we know that we would scale mountains and cross rivers in Idaho, feel the bus shake violently in the windy, never-ending plains of Montana, and drive through hundreds of smoke-filled miles in Canada from the numerous wildfires. All in all, we would be driving through 5 states, 3 provinces, and 2 countries, all in a matter of 10 days. And that is where this whole adventure begins, with a little bus in the desert and a person with a big dream of living life freely in pure joy. It's home. We picked up the bus today. I love it so much. The mechanic coming to check it out to make sure everything is a-okay before we hit the road and go back home to Alaska.
Yeah, the upward.
Okay, mechanic said it's all fine. He got us a little part because we had a little coolant spill. Now we're getting an oil change and getting gas and hitting the road.
Remember the gas pedal?
It's always scary to enter a new phase of life. But to be honest, I had mixed emotions about this trip. While there were moments that I felt very excited and overwhelmed with happiness, that this new chapter is finally here and I am living it, there were other moments that just terrified me.
Currently surviving on Subway at King's Hawaiian.
Oh yeah!
There was always a thought in the back of my head that the engine would stop running. We lost our passports and can't go through the Canadian border. We would get a flat tire, or we would simply get so sick that we can't drive and we were stuck in nowhere, Montana. We had all built up this moment of us driving home for so long and thought about it so deeply that it felt wrong to feel the way that we did, so conflicted and uneasy. We started to shift our focus to the bigger picture. After months of tears and heartache, we were finally going home. We ended up at our very first campsite, and the bus is like way over there in the background. This is Carson, by the way. And it is absolutely beautiful here.
Found these glasses on the ground.
Oh my
How do I
God.
look?
This is absolutely beautiful. The bus is all the way back there. There's Mom.
Wow.
You like your glasses?
Yeah, they make me look pretty.
What a cutesy little bus. It's another beautiful day on the road, and we're heading even further up north. We're going to be going through, I think, Idaho today. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. First day and the bus is already messy.
Remember, we gotta get a potato.
We gotta get a potato. The bus just hit 55,000 miles. And we got a long time more to go. We are officially in Idaho. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be entering Montana soon, so we're just gonna cut right across. We're filling up gas, and then it's time to get back on the road. We are parked at a closed campground in Idaho. And tomorrow we are going through Montana. And the day after that we should cross the Canadian border. So, super exciting. Now, dinner time. Come on, Carson, we gotta get up. We're going through Montana today. Tomorrow, we're crossing the Canadian border. Come on, it's exciting. Let's get up. Come on, get up. We're gonna get up now. Carson. We had all built up this moment of us driving home for so long and thought about it so deeply that it felt wrong to feel the way that we did. So conflicted and uneasy. In our minds, we envisioned the happiest of road trips, and we found ourselves worrying, mainly about things that were out of our control. But eventually, as we grew more comfortable and confident in this new vehicle, that feeling began to subside. We started to remind ourselves that there is a solution for everything. If the bus decides to break down or we get a flat, we can always ask for help. If we have a question, we can always find an answer. Uncomfortable moments are there to help us grow. Nothing more. They come and go, but memories are forever. And if we are caught up in feelings of worry or uncertainty or moments that make us simply feel uneasy, we might miss the beautiful times that make life what is truly worth living for. It was going to be a new chapter of life, and we were all eager to get started and drive into that next chapter, fears and all. Okay, I haven't had like a good update in a little while. Today has been a very wild day. So obviously I'm in the bus, so everything is fine. We woke up this morning in Shelby, Montana, had the intention of going over the Canadian border that morning, early in the morning at like 8 o'clock. One of us had to use the bathroom, so we stopped in Sunburst, Montana, which is like right before the Canadian border. And so my mom went inside to go use their bathroom at one of the local parks. All of a sudden, Carson sees smoke coming out of the school bus console. That console is tied into our battery in order to power this AC unit above my head, and of course, in order to start the bus. A little nerve-wracking for us is this thingy right here. My mom, she runs back from the bathroom. I tear off the console cap because it's just kind of like velcroed on, and turned off the bus. Then it stopped smoking. So we kind of filter through everything that had just happened in that scenario. Obviously, smoke coming out of any part of this bus is a big no-no. So when we unpacked the console and took the cover off, there was this group of wires, and that controls everything from the dome lights to our rear lights that click on when we are backing up, everything in that area. And so we're thinking to ourselves, if this thing is fried and it's connected to the bus battery, how in the hell are we supposed to get out of nowhere, Montana? And so we examine this console and we find a wire, and the plastic part of the wire is completely charred. And because this is such a new vehicle for us, we are terrified. And eventually we find out that the master switch, which we thought was kicked off, it turns out it was on the whole time, which controls everything in this bus pretty much. Wonderful. I can't wait to see what else the adventure holds. Hopefully, no mechanic breakdowns. Hopefully, all good things. And we continue our journey north and eventually back into the US in Alaska. And I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to be back home. Today's mission is to make it further up north and hopefully skirt past the wildfires that are happening in that area. Oh my god. Hopefully we won't have to encounter much wildfire smoke or any mechanical problems or anything along that sort. It's gonna be a good day. The sun is shining and it's warm outside and the bus hopefully starts right up and we're gonna get on the road. Yay, road trip! Hey, did yours go? I can't tell. Mine went. Here's a little outhouse. I'm pointing out the obvious. Isn't that what you do on YouTube?
Hey Carson, guess what? We're in Canada. We are in Canada. Looks just like Montana.
Yeah. It's so different here. We just crossed the border. Look how different it is.
Beautiful mountains. Carson, you're
Looking at me.
blocking the beautiful mountains.
Looking at the beautiful mountains.
What do you guys think, Carson?
Eat goldfish. Hail Satan. Don't eat ramen. We move.
You know, it's been a good day when Carson ends up quoting Patrick Star. Yeah. Along the sea, just where waiting for me. My lover stands on you. Bye-bye, Utah. Bye-bye.
Remember, we gotta get a potato.
We gotta get a potato.
Oh boy, how do we make that happen?
We're gonna
Just find any farm.
any
Like that
farm.
one, right there.
Yeah.
That farm.
That
right
farm.
there has
Right there.
potatoes.
That farm has a potato.